Just double checking I've got nothing behind me. So we are trying the, let me just, is that a bit better? Let me just, let's get this angle right. Does that look like it's better? Does that mean you can see me? I don't know. You see, I angle the phone, I angle the camera, and then when I go to look at it, it's like, oh, probably could have got it like a bit further away. Anyway, today, let me just find my stuff. Found it. Today we are testing out the new Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation, concealer, and I also got the powder. The powder I had to get in light pink because they had no translucent left. So hopefully it's alright for my under eyes. If you're thinking that one eye looks a bit like dark, it's because I've just took an eye look off because it just weren't going right for me. So I scrapped it and we're just doing the foundation today. I've clearly lost my touch. So yeah, let's crack on. I'm going to put my moisturising primer on from Glossier like I always do with my foundations. I like to use this just because it's just like a moisturiser as opposed to having like silicones and everything in it. And I just think it's nice. I've not done a foundation sort of like try on. I'm going to see if I can come back later to sort of say how it's going on, but if not, my skin is combo dry but more on the dry side at the moment. It's like my nose that gets bad, but everything else is like really old and fraggly and flaky. I am in my 30s, so that has a, like, you know, that plays a part as well. Sometimes foundations are better on younger skin. And what else? I can't really, I've got like some breakouts going on at the moment. I don't know what's going on. One like right there, like why? But on the whole, I think my skin's pretty normal. I do have texture. Like I say, I am not able to get into this. Now, I was really impressed that it was sealed, but my God, is it sealed well. I would like to say as well, I feel like I'm rambling, but I got this in the palest shade because I didn't have time to swatch it, and I've got a feeling it's going to be too light. So we are going to have to bronze this bad boy up. Right, there we are. So, packaging. It's very much like the original, the Conceal and Define, was it? I never tried that because I tried the concealer, but it was too drying for me. So I figured that the foundation would be the same. So, same glass bottle, rose gold top, really pretty. It's got a pump, which I like. I like how drugstore foundations can have pumps, but oh my God, if you buy like a NARS one, you've got to buy a pump separate. So I'm just going to go in as normal. I'm going to go in with my, this is the Spectrum BO1 brush. This is from the Mean Girls collection. I really like it for my foundation. Before we start, I'm going to put some of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty just on my nose. Because I've got like large pores on my nose, and I'm just going to sort of sweep it just here. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I want a bit here because I've got frown lines coming. So I just really wanted to use it. I'll tell you what I should have used. I just realised it's in my pot. The Hydra Glow from Kiko. I won't bother, I've already put the other one on there. Right, so let's do this. So if I zoom you in, right, this is just to show you my skin, to show you the, it's very red at the moment. I think it's because I've just been rubbing it, taking everything off. You can see I've got like, not going to focus, frown lines, pores, all that beautiful stuff. Lighting's just got to adjust itself, so let's crack on. So like I say, I'm going to go in with the buffing brush. I've also got a beauty blender as well, which I have left in my bathroom, so I am going to dab around with that if I need be, and let's just crack on with it. So I went for F1, which is the palest. I've got a feeling I might get away with it, I don't know. Where is, I'm just going to paint it on. I think it's a bit pale. Not too bad actually if you look at my neck. I think it's just because I'm so red. That is nice coverage though, look at that. I mean obviously I've not blended it in yet, but straight away, wow. I'm doing what I normally do, which is just like whacking it all on and then blending, but I don't know if for this one you do need to be quick. And it's covering the spots on my chin. Let's just dab it on the old conk. Right, I'm going to blend in now, just so I do tap 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 motions. Blends nice. It's kind of, yeah, it's blending, but I do wish I'd like not conked it all on. I do wish I'd waited, because I think it starts to set. Not like majorly. No, I use 2 pumps, by the way. I don't know if I said that, so I've still got some left on my hand. That's really nice. I think it is a tad too pale for me, so I kind of look like a ghost. Look, I've even got a spot there. Like, what's going on?
The only thing I find with Revolution foundations and concealers as well is it's like pale pink, then pale yellow, then light pink, light yellow. So there's no like neutral way off. But I'd rather go on the neutral pink rather than yellow.
But yeah, it's blending very nice. Can't complain about that. I've not done my brows because I took them off because I got in a mood with the filming of the eye look before, so I've not done my brows. So no additional like product on my brush. I'm just going to go over my eyes with it because I don't want too thick a layer there. It's just enough just to give it a bit of a thingy. And like I say, I've got stained lids here, so I'm just going to take a bit extra on that side. Just because I have got stained lids. Oh, don't poke yourself in the eye. That really hurt. Let me just get close. I'm going to try it again with a beauty blender, but I actually don't mind it. Seeing as though it's the wrong shade, I'll just do my ears. It's alright. I don't understand, like, it is quite glowy, but it's not. Oh God, you can really tell the difference. Oops. Maybe I should just like... There we are. I look like a ghost. Yeah, so this is too pale for me. I don't know whether it's just because I've got a bit tanned over the summer, because I normally am the palest shade, or it just could be that redheads are now getting their own foundation shade, which is good for them. So, yeah, let me just zoom you in so you can just see. So as you can see, it's covered up my redness quite well. It's covered up my blemishes, like they were quite bright red as well, so you can still see them like on. My nose isn't the best with it. It could be that primer though, but I doubt it because my nose doesn't like anything it, and it is coming off on my nose when I tap it. My fingers, sorry, when I tap it. Which is frustrating. So yeah, all in all, seems like a nice foundation. Going on quite well. Finish is... it is still tacky. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's one you could not... yeah, it definitely needs setting. It's coming away on my hands. It definitely needs setting. Let's try the concealer now. Again, same packaging, well it's plastic, and the rose gold top and massive doe foot applicator. Oh, she's really pink. Like really pink. And I didn't think they could get paler than that bloody foundation, and I have. I'm doing so well. Might as well go the whole hog. You're gonna do it right, like they say. Again, my beauty blender is in the bathroom, which is like literally right next to me. But it's just effort, man, innit? I've used a bit too much concealer. This is a nice concealer. It goes a long way. I don't know why I wasn't thinking properly. You can tell I've not done a foundation review in ages. I don't actually know what I'm doing. That's a nice concealer. That's really, 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 really pale. Blends really well. And to say that I'm buffing it out with a brush, not with a sponge, it's doing pretty good. And it's not done too bad on my bags, is it? Because I didn't colour correct. I think because it's more pinky as well, it might be alright. Again, I use too much concealer, so don't judge me on that. Hence why I'm putting it all over my face. Just to buff it out. Oh, she's pretty. Definitely gonna have to bronze up this bit. I'm just going over with my foundation brush, obviously, just to blend the edges out with the foundation that's left on the brush. It doesn't seem to set very well. Like, you are definitely gonna have to I feel like it's sitting on my skin, the whole thing. Bear with me a sec. Right, I've got my beauty sponge and I wet it. Creases like a mofo under the eyes. Oh, now you see, a beauty blender has just give it that nicer edge. It's like dabbed it right into my pores. So it's actually done a good job, the beauty blender. Yeah, that's a lot better with the beauty sponge. Just to dab it right in. It could be because I use too much of both the foundation and the concealer, but yeah, I like that. It definitely needs to be set, so I'm just going to open up the powder. I really wish I'd done it beforehand, but I wanted to show you that everything had not been touched. Right, so this is the packaging. Again, it's the rose gold theme, and oh, it says it's got an R in like the dots because it's Revolution, but my name's Rebecca, so it's like really for me as well. Anyway, apart from that cheesy thing, let's get this open if I can. It's not as pink as I thought it was going to be, actually, and I like the fact that it comes with a mirror. I think that's good for travelling. I'm going to use my sponge just to set under my eyes, so I'm just going to dab out the creases. So I'm just going to look a bit crazy for a sec. Ah! Maybe it's not a good idea to have a mirror. Look at that. Manky, and it's everywhere. Right. That's really nice. To say that it's meant to be light pink, I don't feel like it's too pink. Like, I tried the Kat Von D one, and man, that was pink. But that's really nice. I'm just going to get my big fluffy brush and just dab the rest of it all over my face, seeing as though it is rather sticky. Too much. That is set really nicely. The packaging's a bit shit, to be honest, because the mirror's like not protected from the powder. Let me just zoom you in. That is what it's looking like up close. I think it looks really, really nice. It doesn't look cakey. It's set it beautifully as that powder. I actually really dig the powder. Yeah, really nice. I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my face, and I will try to pop in throughout the night just to tell you my final thoughts and everything like that, so stay tuned. Right, so that is the full face done. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. everything blended really well on top of it. The one thing I did notice, like round my lip line where I've got like some fine lines there, it sort of sunk into that, so I had to like dab them out when I did my lipstick. That's the only thing I really noticed, but that could be because I put too much on. I don't know, we'll have to carry on. I will do it again like just with the beauty blender, but yeah, everything blended nicely on it and it looks really nice and it doesn't look too pale now I've got the rest of my face on. So we will see what it's like later on in a few hours. So let me just zoom you in. So that is what it looks like. I kind of like bronzed extra, just so that it was definitely not too pale. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. It looks nice up front. It has like clung to a few like dry patches here, but other than that, pretty alright. So like I say, I'm just going to get on with the rest of my evening and then I will check in before I take it off just to let you know how it is that wise. So I mean, I'm going to have it on for the next like 4 or 5 hours, so it's going to get somewhere. So yeah, check back in later. This is like not a good angle. It's like really late. I think it's about 11:30 and I'm really tired and I've got such a headache, so I just didn't want to put my big studio lights on because my head's pounding. So I'm actually just in my bathroom, which has got white lights in, so hopefully you can see how the foundation has fared. It's not lasted very well on my nose, as you can see. I mean, they're just glasses marks. You've also got my frown lines there. Other than that, I think it's alright. Ignore the fact that it's faded there. I had like a really runny nose and had to like blow my nose loads of times, so that's why that didn't stay. But it's done alright, to be honest. I don't yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. It's alright. It's not like wowed me. Let me just like, it's a bit like cluggy here, if you can see, and like say my nose and like a bit here. So, and obviously you can see there it's like clogged under my glasses, so that's like a really big close-up. So yeah, it's not the greatest foundation, but it's not the worst, and if you wanted to try it, I don't think it'd be a big deal. And I look like I'm bog-eyed. Ooh, but yeah, so if you do want to try this, then go for it. I'm really sorry about the unprofessional ending to this video, but if you have enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! One more thing that I've just realised, it's all come off my chin. So I'm not sure why that has, it's all come off my chin. And like, I wiped my face after eating my tea, but I weren't that like big, and I've noticed that it's quite oily on my nose and it's like separated when I've just looked properly in the mirror, so I probably should have done that first before recording that other bit. But yeah, so probably I'd say dry skins would be better with this, but like really dry, not like my dry where it's like flaky but then oily. It's like a really dodgy combination. So anyway, that was it. So